experience will be just as vital as the young legs of Chris Armstrong and Wrexham's other teenagers tonight as they face the biggest challenge in their history. As if Wrexham didn't have enough problems, the new UEFA rules mean they could only select genuine Welshmen by birth or parentage, players who've been with them for more than 2 seasons, and a maximum of 4 so-called foreigners. It's caused a huge strain on Wrexham's playing resources, and their squad includes several teenagers with a handful of games between them. But to add to Flynn's experience, one of the foreigners is Englishman Alan Kennedy, who twice had the distinction of scoring winning goals in the final of the European Cup in his Liverpool days. Manchester United are forced to make a couple of changes themselves. Dennis Irwin, injured in Saturday's brawl against Arsenal, is replaced by Lee Martin, and Mickey Phelan went down with flu today, and he's replaced by a United star we haven't seen since he was injured in the FA Charity Shield over 2 months ago. Danny Wallace, and now Wrexham must wish that they had a player of his quality available as a reserve. The referee is from Spain, Senor Antonio Martin Navarrete. So Manchester United kick off what is a vital 2 weeks for them, in which they can clinch a place in the last 8 of Europe by beating Wrexham, and in between they face neighbours Manchester City in a league derby and arch rivals Liverpool in the Rumbelows Cup. The ball aimed immediately at Mark Hughes, who was actually born in Wrexham himself. And Hughes indeed commits the first offence, giving the free kick to the 4th division side, who are 84 places below Manchester United in the Football League table. And on their last tilt against 1st division opposition, they lost 11-0 on aggregate against Everton in the Rumbelows. Armstrong, who's winning goal, gave Wrexham this place, and Armstrong onto it again. He could have had another moment of glory here, and still gets a useful cross in, and Cooper was very close to making contact in the middle, and United's defence was all over the place then. And Chris Armstrong, the 19-year-old who scored that winning goal at Lyngby in the previous round, opened up United again. Kennedy with a long ball forward. Here goes Cooper once more. Seeley hesitated, but timed his run right. Well, Cooper was very close to meeting that cross from the right by Armstrong. The number 9 wriggling clear of his marker, Lee Martin, and look how close Cooper was to making contact. Bruce. And a big hole opens up down the centre of the field, which he fills, and finds Hughes superbly. Good play by Mark Hughes. Brilliant run from Hughes. What a good tackle, though, by Beaumont. Still danger from Sharp. Webb wanted it played to his right, but it was a good interception. Now Flynn. And Flynn was surely pushed in the back. Play on, says the referee. And Kennedy's there to clean things up again for Wrexham. Armstrong doing well again. Ince making it difficult, but his control was good. And now Flynn for Wrexham. And the little man's done well here, and a good effort by Flynn. That revived a few memories for Brian Flynn. Now 35, a veteran of some great First Division days with Leeds United and even with Burnley, and once scored the winning goal here for Leeds in the early 80s, and that produced a splendid fingertip save from Seeley, and Wrexham have their first corner. Finally away by Sharp, but Flynn's in there again, and Sharp charges it down. Played back in by Phillips, but suddenly United themselves looked dangerous on the break, and Wreck went flying in and will, I think, be cautioned for that challenge, and indeed he has been. Well, he'll no doubt say he went for the ball. McClare for Manchester United finds Martin. Sharp on the left. And pulling it in for Hughes, who mishit it. Webb, still Webb. And Wrexham did well then, a combination of 3 players. Mike Williams in the end with the most effective challenge, denying Webb. And young Mike Williams knew that danger was threatening. Ball took a long time to come down for Webb to get it under full control. Pallister's header in towards Bruce. A brave header clear by Bowden, but the danger hasn't gone yet. And in it comes again to Pallister. It's hit the underside of the bar. and away from danger. Wrexham living dangerously then. And at the other end, Ince and Cooper battling for possession, and the Wrexham man wins. On to Armstrong. Flynn is with him. Well, you can't pause for breath in this game. Cooper. Look for Armstrong again, far side of the area, but overhit it. And Armstrong makes a game effort to keep it in play. Pallister climbing higher than anyone, and the ball hitting virtually the underside of the bar and bouncing away from danger. Less than 5 minutes of the first half remaining, and Wrexham have done an awful lot better than anyone would have imagined already here. They've held Manchester United and had their own chances to score. But United, of course, have had the lion's share of the attacking, as Owen brings down Wallace. Gareth Owen, highly rated 19-year-old. Just caught Wallace then. And goes across to make sure there's no permanent damage, as Blackmore floats the free kick in dangerously, and Pallister up there. Oh, what a marvellous piece of goalkeeping that was by Morris. And for the second time in a matter of minutes, Gary Pallister is denied. Blackmore, another dangerous-looking corner. Bruce in there this time, and it's gone in. McClare has broken the deadlock for Manchester United minutes before half-time. And finally, that period of Manchester United pressure pays off. A lovely reflex header by Brian McClare. Bruce with the towering header on the far post, and McClare found the one corner of the net Morris couldn't guard. And Wrexham can feel a little aggrieved that a half in which they battled so well and played some good football, it would appear to see them going in at the interval a goal behind. At least as Sharp attacks for United again dangerously, and then brings his man down. Play on, said the referee. Hughes came in to intercept. He's really got the bit between his teeth here, Mark Hughes. Oh, great run, and he's gone down. That could be a penalty, and it is. He earned that one. Beaumont angry, I think, with himself. And it's suddenly all fallen apart here for Wrexham. They had played so well for 40-odd minutes. Now they've conceded one goal, and now they've conceded a penalty. A little bit of added tension for Bruce. The referee wasn't happy. The ball was on the spot. All the Wrexham fans behind the goal that he's going to try and score into now. 2-0, but only just. Morris made a marvellous attempt to reach it. And Wrexham collapse at the worst possible time, with half-time approaching. Morris got a hand to it. It wasn't enough. Well, Wrexham's target now as they start the second half must be to keep Manchester United to 2 goals and hope to fill the racecourse ground for the second leg, because under the rules of the competition, they won't actually make a penny from tonight's game. This is Wrexham's 7th season in the European Cup Winners' Cup, and they previously enjoyed big paydays against Roma, Anderlecht and Porto. As Phillips plays the ball forward, Flynn lets it run on to Cooper. Pallister right with him, and that's a good challenge as well. Kennedy playing it in high, and it looks dangerous here. Oh, and that's nearly gone in. Well, that could have been a sensational start to the second half. Well, Manchester United really rocked by that as Armstrong went up high. Martin was with him, and the ball brushed off the pair of them and into the side netting. So Wrexham, who started so brightly in the first half, nearly did so again. And that could change the complexion of this game if they were to pull a goal back. Sharp for Manchester United, into the near post, Webb let it run on, and Hughes very nearly made it a goal at the other end. Well, both halves have started in the most dramatic fashion here. Sharp, who's created so much danger with those curled-in crosses from the left. Hughes didn't hit it properly. Morris gratefully didn't. 12 minutes gone in the second half. Pallister wins it again for Manchester United. Hughes holds off the defender beautifully once more. Leclerc on to Sharp. Lucky to get a second chance at that. Martin. Sharp. Still Sharp, and in the end, Phillips rather overhit the back pass, to put it mildly. And another corner has been conceded. Well, Brian Flynn, the Wrexham player-manager, criticised his team for their lacklustre performance and lack of heart when they lost 6-0 at Everton. No such accusations tonight, even though they're 2 down here. Or could it be 3? Hughes' header produces a marvellous save from Morris. But fight and spirit is something Wrexham have had in abundance tonight. They face another corner though. Hughes, the Welshman, born in Wrexham, continues to be their tormentor. Pallister! And again, they scramble it clear, Wrexham. And again, United have a corner. Webb will take it. Cleared by Bowden. Back it goes from Sharp to Webb. In first time. Bruce and Pallister on the far post. It drops for Pallister. Oh, what a splendid goal by Gary Pallister. "14 minutes into the second half. Wrexham's brave resistance is over. Ended with a classic goal from Pallister. His first of the season, and that pressure just had to pay off. Beautifully struck. So Gary Pallister fires home Manchester United's third and shows his absolute delight. On from Martin, and here's Robbins. He'll want the ball at every opportunity. It's a good-looking cross as well, and Hughes is once again so close, but once again wide of target. Robbins setting up a chance with his very first attacking run down the left. Hughes' header lofts over. Rec got back to clean things up for Wrexham very neatly. Bowden, Flynn, Bruce in. Oh, it's good play by Bruce. Very good play. Leclerc hits it back towards Bruce on the far post, and Bruce has done splendidly here. That would have been some goal if it had gone in, because Bruce was the man who had set things up initially with a lovely, strong, controlled run. Fed Leclerc, and he looked for him on the far post. It was lovely control on the chest, and a delightful little lob. It's a good ball, almost. Well read, though, by Bruce, as Owen came in for it. And then Bruce gives it away. Bowden. Owen. Couldn't find Flynn. Webb for Manchester United. Good ball, McClare in acres of space in the middle of the field. Oh, ahead of Robbins, though. Owen. Armstrong chasing this one, but they'll have to give up the chase. Seeley's clearance straight to Robbins. Ince. And Ince going alone again. Good save, but Robbins is there. Hughes turns it back in, and somehow Wrexham survive. Well, Ince set up the danger with the strong run and shot. You would have put money on Robbins scoring from the rebound, although the angle was a bit tight in all honesty, and then Hughes couldn't force it in either. Bowden again, beaten this time by Russell Beersmore, and United looking dangerous again here now with McClare. Sharp. A lot of players waiting for the cross here, but Sharp goes alone. It was a very good effort. He had 4 men waiting on the far post for the cross, but let's not criticise him. Let's praise him for having the skill to bend the ball so beautifully. Martin finds Sharp. And another corner. So this could be the final moment of danger that Wrexham will face here in the first leg. United's umpteenth corner, taken by their skipper Neil Webb. Robbins on the far post, it'll be another corner, so the danger hasn't gone yet. But it has now. There's the final whistle, and Manchester United have beaten Wrexham by 3-0. McClare, Bruce from the penalty spot, and Pallister with a brilliant third goal, giving the First Division team enough breathing space to face the second leg at the racecourse ground with confidence. Wrexham played very, very well indeed in stages and can be proud of their display. Mark Hughes, born in Wrexham, was their tormentor all night, and I just hope that the Wrexham